So it's been a little while since I actually made an update specifically about this four-wheeler. I never did get it to start except for the very one time that I got to start without a muffler or head pipe or anything, just to see if it ran, and then I tore it all down and the piston rings were stuck, and I tried starting it, and then I replaced them because I think it had been somewhat recently rebuilt, not too terribly long ago. So I replaced the rings because everything was perfectly fine. I don't really want to spin an overbore on this thing. And never did get it to run, tore it down again. Same thing, rings were stuck. Cleaned them out a little bit better, or as good as I could have actually. I think they're stuck still because I've still never got to start. And I stole the 400EX shocks off the front for the blue one, and it's just been sitting here ever since. Never have done anything with the wheel spacers since I built them. And I'm finally getting around to messing with it again. And that motor, I'm pretty sure, will run no issue, but because it was getting amazing spark with this other harness. So with this 350, I got it for like 120 bucks, and has good spark, and the dash lights come on, and everything else seems to be alright. The front and rear diffs are okay. The only problem is the starter doesn't want to engage, and whenever it does, it grinds. I already looked at all the teeth. They're great. But as I was doing that, one of the times it turned over, I heard a sound that I didn't like, and that was timing chain slapping around. And about all old Hondas have a wore out timing chain. So I just took this valve cover off and looked inside and couldn't believe the luck that I had with the timing chain. If I could never get it off. There it is. Camshaft looks good. A little bit of dirt on it for me taking that off. Everything looks fine. Nothing's abnormally screwed up except for, I don't know why, but there's a nut right there instead of a cap bolt, but that's okay. The timing chain is as loose as it can possibly be. It can almost jump a tooth right now, and I mean almost. Is so close to jumping a tooth. And hopefully it didn't, because the valves don't appear to be bent. They all seem to retract okay. But before I even messed with any of that, I gotta figure out what's wrong with this, and to do that I gotta take this cover off. But for today, since the time has changed, it's almost time to quit because it's really close to getting dark. In 30 minutes it'll be dark, I'm sure, so I'm not even going to bother to take this off today. I'm just going to take that and put it back on and cover it over with plastic and call that good, and just hope that this, I don't know, it might be able to slip around the crankshaft gear, but I don't think so. I think I just rolled the motor by accident. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the updates on the 350. And it doesn't matter if this motor doesn't run. It's just I had this and I wanted to try it because I'm going to end up using this motor eventually in something else. So if it runs, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I just wanted to try it before I went and tear down that motor again, because I'm pretty frustrated with it. And also I'm trying something new. I'm trying to, instead of an update every couple days whenever I do these things, I'm going to try to make videos as I go along and how to do everything. Although I missed half of it because I did most of this yesterday, but it was raining, so I didn't want my camera out in the rain. So that's pretty much as big of an update as I can get into at the moment, because this is all I have done, and I'm just going to go ahead and quit today because there's no point in messing with this stuff while it's dark whenever I can't see anything.